Hello folks, Bob Rogers here. How are you guys doing? Aloha. Hey, guess what? I'm learning how to surf on a kayak. Well, remember last episode, I was struggling a little bit. The waves were a little bit bigger than I was used to. And so we figured that we'd find a new place to go. Well, before we do that, let's go take a look at the kayak and learn a little bit more about it. I was very fortunate to find this Wave Witch kayak at a Go Bananas Ocean Sports store here on Oahu. It was previously owned but a hardly used kayak. While most Wave Witches are made with fiberglass, this one is a rare model made out of carbon fiber, so it's very light, around 28 pounds. Weight is quite important to me as it allows me to easily load it into the truck and then walk down to the water's edge to launch. This carrying handle is really handy. I do have an attachable trailer if it's a long walk to the water, but in most cases I park close to the water. So let's take a look at this kayak. It's 12 feet long, sleek, and faster than most of those plastic kayaks. Like most kayaks, it has a seat back hooked to the latches around the cockpit. We have leg straps that go over my knees, which help me stay one with the kayak and handles turns better. They fit loosely and tighten as I bring my knees together and then easily and quickly release when I move my knees apart if I need to bail from the kayak. This kayak has a rudder for steering, which is turned with the feet on a pivoting bar that is adjustable for the rider's height. It also has two fixed fins on the rails that allows you to dig your rails in on turn and increase your stability. You have two carrying handles on the bow and aft. This is where you attach the paddle leash. The front is the preferred place to attach the paddle, but when I'm filming, I have a 360 GoPro Max mounted on the bow, and I don't want the leash disrupting the view or dislodging the camera. The rear is not ideal as it could get caught on the rudder and steering mechanism when tipping over, but I'm well aware and take great caution to check before I climb back on board. If, heaven forbid, you should fall out of your kayak, the paddle and its leash is your attachment to the kayak. If you hang on to the paddle, you can avoid long swims. There are rubber rings on each end of the shaft that helps prevent your hands from sliding to the ends of the paddle, which tend to be sharp. The idea is to hang on tight. Along with the rear bungee straps for carrying gear, there's a drain plug on the rear or aft. All right, I'm ready to go to the beach. Let's go. We gotta load that truck first. All right, we need a paddle, we need that trailer, and we need gloves and reef walkers, and oh yeah, we need a kayak, and we gotta make sure that that thing is securely tied down, and then we need one more thing. What was it? Oh yeah, we need a hat. All right. Okay, let's take off. Well, we're headed out to Kawela Bay, which is on the northern tip of Oahu. It's about 7 miles from my house. And it's a gorgeous bay. It's a favorite hangout of mine when I go triking.
Your affection, causing you to wander away from my direction.
I've launched and I'm getting out there to get positioned. We're going to visit the east side of the bay first, and there's a little swell happening there. Very small today, but maybe just right to learn on a kayak. All right, just like surfing, the whole idea is to get yourself in position before the wave breaks. Well, this wave had already broken, and the foam actually turned the kayak, which I didn't expect, and it caused me to tip over. All right, well, notice how shallow it is right here. That's all coral reef below me. I'm glad I have my reef walkers on. We're going to give it one more try. we go. Not bad. But it's a little too shallow over here. So we're going to paddle across the bay to the western side of the bay and try our luck there. Well, it just so happened there's a bunch of people surfing and stand up over here. So I'm going to try away, but one of my biggest problems right now is I don't steer this thing very well, and I almost whacked that girl on the surfboard there. So I made a decision that I'm going to go to the middle of the bay and see if we can find any waves there. Well, here we go. Let's catch this one.
I said, hey, it's so cool. You said, stop calling me. Hey, my name is Charlotte. You fool.
So on this wave, I tried to turn, and I wasn't very successful with it. That looked like a problem. And so we're going to keep going, and I catch maybe 4 or 5 waves today, and maybe I think on this one, we'll see right there, I almost tipped again. Well, here comes a gigantic 6-inch wave. Let's see if I can handle this one.
Said, hi, it's me. I said, hey, it's so cool.
It's still wobbly as heck.
You said, stop calling me. Hey, my name is Charlotte. You fool. You said,
Well, I did catch a few more, and I fell off a couple more times. We're going to have to learn from today's adventure. Perhaps come back a few more times and give it a try. I'm looking forward to the next episode. Another bay, another surf spot. See what I've learned. Hey, it looks like they busted in a whole bunch of people from the hotel. Looks like we're getting out of here just in time. Well, I hope you guys have a great week. Take care. Be healthy, safe, and of course be happy. Aloha. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, there was something I learned at Kawela Bay that helped me not tip over as much. We'll go over it next episode.
where were you when